Ah, here we go. Right, I think that was the problem with OBS. OBS seemed to shut down on me. So what I've done is I've done the kind of flame staff part of it now. Which is going to be the same as what I'm going to do with this kind of bubbling effect that we've got going on here. So sorry if it's not the same link and you lost the YouTube. Of course, this will save as well. So I'll just go in and edit it and call it part 1 and part 2 again. I really don't want to do different parts. That's really annoying. But yeah, I'm not sure. It might just be my computer, just can't hack it. I'm just using the kind of apothecary white to just get some different shades of that blue to work kind of together. Just keep working it. Where you'd imagine the darker parts to be. There you go. Let's do these down here. Let's get that brush clean. Going with the white. Apothecary white, apothecary white, apothecary white. Right, hang on a sec. The camera's also got a bit wrong as well. Oops, not there. I don't want that there. So when I come and do the Agaros, that's not what we really want. Okay, let's blend these in. Okay, it looks like we lost our viewers, never mind. Okay. It's pretty cool. Then still some more around here. Yeah, don't use your hand. Yeah, it's coming off good. Okay, yeah, we'll keep... Let's just try and get a bit more colour onto that bit. There we go. Let's move on. Is that still more of it? Yeah. So I thought it was Discord last time, but I think it may be an OBS thing for me. Because that's the thing that seems to have had the error, which is a shame. So we'll endeavour to try and get that sorted for next time. That's great. I'll do. I don't want it on the agros. If I'm going to do a glow effect, I'll do it a bit later. Okay, let's keep going. I love this turquoise colour. I'm so happy I'm using it. Okay, let's go in with the white again. Just use the apothecary white to kind of really insinuate that that idea of the bubbles. Okay, let's just try and get some of that blue off that grass. Well, I say blue, it's kind of turquoise green, isn't it? Turquoise blue, sorry. Be fine, I think. Yeah, that's not coming off. So I can go in with the white for that. Yeah, it's looking cool. Looks like boiling blues coming up. Yeah, really pleased with that. That's pretty awesome. Okay, try not to touch everything with the miniature now. Let's close those pots. I'll think about what's next. Let's do my netting. That green bit. Is this actually live? I don't know. Not sure. Not sure if this is live or not. Hopefully this is, well, certainly recording if nothing else, and then at least you can see the rest of the paint job that I'm doing. Just going in here, the bit that I missed, the green bit I missed. That's it. And then let's use our Wildwood brown for the first time. So this is Wildwood. And this is going to go on the staff. And the question is, would his lanterns be fire, like yellow light lanterns, or would they be blue? No. Be spreading that darkness around. That should be green too. Why isn't it that yellow and white? Oh, here you go. Struggling to get that a little bit there. There we go. Yeah, that brown's looking good. That was a Board Game Dungeon recommending this brown. I think that was a good choice. Yes, put it in there. I've forgotten a couple of bits of green there. And now this, hang on, oh, I've lost my cards. Huh. After there. So this, what am I looking at? What was I going to talk about? The staff, that was it. Staff. There we are. I've got like a red tape on the handle. But I think I'm just going to go in with the Wildwood and just keep that going. Yep, and then have that as metal. Yeah, like that. Just need to get a bit in there, a little bit in there, a bit there. Okay, a bit more in there. Okay, that's the staff done. It's a Nevamor. It's got a gold buckle, so that's going to be metal. Oh, that crystal, that blue crystal. Okay. Blue crystal. Yeah, he's coming out. See, this is why you don't give up until you've basically finished, because it may not look right, but then it starts to come out right. And he is bright. I mean, there's no doubt about that. He is bright for a character. But you know, if we're not talking about a real dull character in the card art, right? He's pretty vibrant, pretty dull in the apart from those two, which just talk about. Oh yeah, by the way. Here we go. The guy in the light, look at this. Move 2 and then place one of his allies adjacent to him. That ally also gains +1 until the end of turn. So imagine the scenario where you've got your opponent and they've put 3 of their characters adjacent to the same statue or something like that. All you need to make sure is you've got 2 of them near there. You move Nevamor near to them. Yes, he is going to get hurt. Nevamor will get hurt by Kovash. But you put Kovash in there with Chop, and he gets +2 attack for each character. So let's say it's 3, so 2 enemies and Nevamor. That's 6 +1, 7. He's doing 7 damage attack against each character. Now Nevamor, the good thing about Nevamor is he's pretty beefy. 8 health with 1 defense. So he can kind of withstand it as long as he's fully healthy. And then you can trigger in Lifesteal perhaps the next turn, so you can grab back a bit of health through that way. So he's got some pretty awesome combos which can actually take part, which would be pretty quite cool. What's going on there? That should be purple. So I need to get my Charge purple back. It's just one of the arm bands there. If you just look in there, that's not been painted. There's a bit there as well. Okay, so I think we're ready to start tackling the metal work. That's the next big thing. Oh, hang on, let's just make sure we've touched up everything that needs touching up before we crack on to the metal work. So just need to put some more on there and some more on there. I'm very wary, I'm touching that a lot. I can't really help it. I can hold the little bird, I guess. Okay, so I think we're ready to tackle the metal work using lead belcher. Is this still working? Hopefully this is still working. Now it said it had excellent connection last time, but it clearly didn't. So usual technique, bit of water, bit of lead belcher, thin that paint so it's nice and easy to paint on and spread. Let's start with the emblem right in the middle, which will be gold. Then this little bit on the handle of the staff needs to be done. Oh, I spotted a... that needs to be done. That's annoying me now. So I'm just going to quickly get that... Where is my green? What am I doing? Military green? No. Achelian green, that's one. So this kind of Achelian green, which is really a blue. I'm just going to chop it up there. That's better. And you will notice, especially as stuff starts to dry, that you might have missed certain bits. So just go in and start doing them again. Okay. Let's do these on the ropes. And then onto the lamps themselves. So we've got a big buckle thing here. And the actual lantern itself, I'm going to be doing all metal. So we've got chains, we've got the actual lantern itself. What's that? Is it any artwork? It looks a bit organic, some of the stuff around this. It is! Right, I should have... I did not see this. Right. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, let's quickly try and wipe this off with some water. So I was realising that, hang on a minute, some of this looks a bit organic. It doesn't look like... In fact, let's just try and do it with my finger. Yeah, it's kind of working. There you go, it kind of worked. That should still... And that just shows you the strength of this Rathbone spray. It just holds it. It doesn't come off the miniature itself. So yeah, that's gonna once you sprayed your Rathbone, it should last for quite a while, I imagine. Right, okay. So back to right, so leaving that so it's green. Cool. At least we know now. Whoa, that was terrible, but never mind. Silver. Is that silver? No. It's just figuring out which bits are which now. Yeah, I think that's not bad. Okay. Right, let's go to the next one. Yeah, the detail. I'm picking up the detail now, so it kind of makes sense. Yeah, need some more lead Belcher. We are getting there. Slowly but surely. Oh. Traps almost identically. Did we? The traps. Is this same stream link working for this stream? Because obviously I had the technical problem. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, the trap. I mean, you're never going to make them identical, right? So I thought I'd try and keep them simple. But ultimately, what I'll probably end up doing anyway is just choosing random traps with the card tokens, and then just placing these on the board, just so they're there. To be honest, as a representation, just a bit of bling, so you can call it. Right, okay, that's the lanterns done. Right, coming up. So we are doing the metal work, and some of the metal work includes all of these thorns. I probably won't bother going in Basilican Grey with them. Where's my paint? I've got some left. Yeah. I'll just keep these quite bright silver, that kind of plasticky silver, because I think, that's quite the cartoonish. Is that one? That might not be one. There's one there. Okay, thorn here. Next to it. Now they might not actually be metallic. It might just be like a highlighting that they've used on the artwork. But I think that's quite cool to have these like metallic thorns that he can command. Some more silver. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's there's been a lot of talk about the fact that, well, the traps, the tokens, if you paint them, it's impossible to paint them identically. Well, sure, of course it is. But it depends how competitive you want to be. And if you're going ultra competitive, then just use the cardboard tokens. You don't have to use the miniatures every time. And as I say, if you want to use the miniatures on the table, fine, use them on the table, and then when you have to draw a trap, just draw the cardboard ones, and then you know that they're completely random. Quite cool. These kind of metallic wrist thorns, as they were. Okay, that's those done, and then I think that's it for the metal. Yep, that's it for the metal. And I don't know how much we've been live streaming for. When do we start? 2 hours, I think. I've been live streaming for. So again, miniatures taking about that much time. Thereabouts. Let's go in with the green around the lanterns next. It might have a slight metallic hint to them, where I've not managed to get perhaps all of the lead belcher, all the lead belcher off. I think it should be alright though. Yeah, I can see. I mean, to be honest, they've got kind of like metal thorns, right? So, well, in my model's case. Should be in there as well. Awesome. That's quite cool now. Now I've realised what it actually is. I really like that. So he's very much kind of like Lorelei, I suppose, and Solka. This kind of earth elemental. Very much nature. Which is quite cool. I've just missed some metal there. Doesn't matter. Now, what would be really useful is if people who use contrast a lot want to comment whether I use the medium the right way, or if it should be used a certain way. Because just kind of understanding how to use these is very much a learning process for me. Just trying to figure out the best way to use them. I mean, getting good results the way I'm doing it at the moment, but I'm sure there's better ways as well. Nice. Okay, so yeah, they're looking cool. I love those lanterns. They're awesome. Just make sure I'm using. I've got all of them. Okay. And then I'm just a bit underneath here. There you go. And again, I've missed some of the smoke part, so let's go with that Archelian green again. Archelian green. Nice. Where was it? Well, there's one. And then just spread it around a little bit there. There we go. And then that wasn't the bit I was on about. Where is it? There it is. Is that it? Ah, there. Just get inside of that. Okay. Better? Okay, so next. So what's that? Is that grass? That's just grass as well, I think. Grass. Yeah, I think there's a few grass patches that I'll have to think about. Right, what are we going to do with these lanterns? I think I might just emanate a yellow light from them. I think I've missed. Just a little. Where is it there? Just missed that bit there. Right. So I guess a kind of yellow glow. That's the best I can do. So this might be a time for some medium. So we want to kind of thin down this yellow. But before I get that medium off, I might as well do the gold buckle, right? As I've got the yellow on my brush. Right, so here we go. Oh, hang on. Wait. Stop. So it is blue. It's like a shining blue light. So with that in mind, I'm not going to do what I was about to say. Let's put a bit of blue here. That's Talisar blue. And then a bit of the Apothecary white. Yeah. Use our medium. A tiny bit of medium in the middle. And don't do stages, so start with this. Hang on, that green's probably not dry, is it? Just really wait for stuff to dry. But who am I for someone who's waiting? No. I'm not being afraid to kind of go over the metal as well, because I want that kind of blue shine almost, and just let the white undercoat come through as well. I mean, it's just a yellow hint. Sorry, I was off the camera there. So to get that blue white hint, I think that's really all I'm after. I don't know how else I can really show that. I think when I darken up the metal, it should be fine. Alright, everyone's back. What kind of creature is Nevamor? No idea. It was just called a shade, I think. Nightshade or something? The Shade. It's called The Shade. There is a chap who's put... I'm forgetting his name now. He's put a few comments on, and he seems to know the characters really well. Like who they are, what's their history and stuff. So maybe if they wouldn't mind hitting a comment on this video, what actually is Nevamor. He's like the Grim Reaper. That's what I'd imagine. Got you on Discord. Sorry, keyboard is too small. Oh right, Grom Reaper. I don't know. He's like a Grim. Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's what the thorns, what all the kind of green vines are about. Maybe it's like from the under earth, come in with his lanterns to. Yeah, I guess a Grim Reaper would kind of make sense, and the kind of gargoyle bat on his thing. But no, I'm not sure. I don't know. Is the actual answer exactly who he is and what he's from. Okay, so I think we're ready to get the silver dumbed down a bit. I think I will go over those spikes on the vines as well. So we want the Basilicanum Grey. Oops. And yeah, it's definitely going to be doing this, and then I'll have to go from the live stream. It's getting very late here. And apologies if you turned up and with all those technical hitches. I'll endeavour to try and sort things out as soon as I possibly can. So we're just going in, Basilican Grey, and again, the reason why we do this is so that it takes away that kind of plastic metal look and gives it more of a realistic look. Front side of that cloak actually settled okay, I think, with the pooling. Yeah, no, I agree. Not bad. It's never going to be perfect. And that's where the layering idea comes in, really, to be honest. Because if you do some layering with that over the cloak, you can make that look so much better. So that might be something I do. At a later date. I kind of want to get all the figures done, so when I play the game, I'm looking at a full roster of characters, and also to give just some ideas to people about colours and techniques and all that stuff. But I'll reiterate, I'm no way a professional, so there's better people out there than me. It's just if you want that quick result, maybe some tips. That's what I'm here for. Awesome. So that's the rope done. So I think it makes sense to, let's just do this bit here. Let's do these little spikes. Layering with a second... No. So just using normal paints, I find. Although, to be honest, perhaps by using the medium, you can use contrast the same way. I don't know. But by using thin coats of paint, you can effectively layer that coat with just an ever... what do you call it? With an ever lightening part. Yeah, the brown, the wildwood. Yeah, it looks awesome. I think that's going to be used a lot more than the Cygor brown. I'm still going to use the Snakebite leather brown because if I want a lighter brown, but for slightly darker brown, yeah, I think that's the new go-to. But yeah, he's coming out okay. Oh, and the little rings at the top of the this thing here. Don't think I did those, did I? There we go. So we just got the crystal. I'm just going to do the crystal, and yeah, I won't be able to base tonight, but get the bases done, and then he'll be done. So yeah, actually, yeah, good call. I've used Cygor brown for boots. If you want like a really dark, I would say dark leather brown, it's really nice. It's a very, very dark brown. It's darker than Wildwood. Not too dissimilar, but yeah, definitely darker. But that Wildwood is very good for wood. I grant that. Yeah, that'd be better for Dugran's shield. I'd agree. What was I going to do? Just need to finish off doing the crystal. So we're going to have to go in Wraithbone, just to smarten up the crystal itself, because we've gone over some bits of it, which is certainly not ideal. There we go. So now we can see the crystal. Then the next thing we need to do is do his eyes. He's got very white eyes. So I think we're going to go in straight with Corax white. Mine needs a good shake. Is it a reddish leather brown? What, Wildwood? Or Snakebite leather? Snakebite leather is a kind of yellowish brown. Wildwood? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, a redder. Maybe? Yeah, maybe redder. I think that fur might be the redder one. The one that was mentioned about. Fur. So Corax white is a pure white colour. Which is kind of what we want for his eyes, because they are very white. Right. Oh. Just make sure you got enough wet paint on. Why is there not going on? Don't know. Get that clean. How's that look? It's better to look on the... Yeah, I think that's about right. And then I'm just going to go around the rim with this as well, because I completely forgot about that. I want the rim of the hood. So that's kind of edge. That's kind of edge highlighting. I'm just using the kind of the edge of the brush. So that's going to be a slightly different colour, like really light purple. No. Oops. Sorry, no. On the brown, I mean the Cygor. Cygor brown. Cygor. Oh yeah, Cygor brown. Yeah, I guess so. It's a very, very dark brown. That was boots of. In fact, I can show you. There we go. So Cygor brown is that brown. So yes, it is a redder brown. It's a nice brown again. I would say. So there's that shield's snakebite leather, and it is a very much a yellower. Wildwood would look fantastic on that shield actually. That satchel is snakebite leather, which works quite well with the straps and stuff. But yeah, I think the Wildwood's got a really good place for using on wood. Okay, what was I going to do? I was going to... We've got to let that dry. Oh, we've got to do all the feathers. Oh, man. I've got to do all the feathers yet. Yeah, that ain't going to happen tonight. So, kind of like a streak on the middle of all the feathers, ideally. Let's do the crystal anyway, before we get ahead of ourselves. And I'm just going to... Whoa! Fling my miniature. across the room. Just going to use some blue, Talisar blue again. And just a load of medium. Yeah, it's called Ard Coat that I use for my gems to make them really shiny. I don't know about the crystals. You might be right. That might make them really good. It might make them pop really, really strongly. I don't know. Sorry, you probably can't see any of this, can you? So I want to kind of, there we go. There's the blue crystal, and I want it needs to be really quite white as well with a blue tinge. However, I might just go in with a little bit of blue on this side. On this side in particular, as the picture suggests. So kind of really quite blue that side, and then a bit more white that side. I think that's fine. Okay. I'm liking this bubble effect. The bubble effects come out well. Woo. So, yeah, Art Co. Oh, Ard Coat. Ard Coat. I've got it here. It's Ard Coat, like hard coat without the H, basically. Ard Coat, and it's just a gloss varnish, I think. So it's just a gloss varnish, but it works really well, and it really makes them pop and shine. Let's just do that rim before I say let's do this before I finish the stream. A bit of purple. I'm just going to use the medium. It looks like the medium really dulls it down, so because it's watering it down, right? So you put the medium with it, and I reckon this will give us a very light purple, which it does. Perfect. So now he's got that kind of light. Was that too light? What do you reckon? Maybe too light. Not sure. No, it's really, really light on the picture art, so no, I'm happy with that. So, a few things still to do on Nevamor. I need to give him some. Hang on a second. Just need to get that blue back and just do the eyes of the bird, which are blue. So we just need to do the feather work a little bit better. That is missing, I think. Obviously the base, of course. But other than that, I'd say Nevamor is done. Probably my least favourite in terms of the job that I've done compared to a lot of the others. You know, perhaps it's not a fair comparison, but it's not bad by any means. Just whether I don't know. Not sure if I think it's quite as good a paint job, perhaps. Just different types of model, but nah, pretty happy. Still stuff to do on him, and I'll probably keep coming back and just touching up, like that cloak. I'm pretty happy with it, to be completely honest. I'm pretty happy with that cloak. It's come out pretty much as I wanted. Certainly the colour, anyway. but he's going to look really good on the board, no matter what. I love this blue. I love this blue from the staff and the bottom. That's what I really want to do. Can you video the cloak if you alter? Yeah, of course. Yeah, the big thing is if I alter it, is whether I have time to go back onto it. And I might start to think, you know what, I really quite like the way it is. What's the point of changing it? So that very may be what happens. Okay, so another figure down. That was Nevamor this time. Using the medium, maybe not correctly, but certainly using the medium to effect. Using the green stuff on at the start of the first stream. So yeah, any more questions, just ping them up and I'll happily go through stuff on the live streams. And that's what they're there for, to just kind of give my experiences that you can kind of tie in with other videos, other people's experiences, and see how they played. Okay, so until next time, which will probably now be for a few days. As I say, I'm going to be demoing Hell Last Saga tomorrow and Sunday night. So if you fancy coming in and playing a bit of Hell, that'd be cool. Other than that, I'll probably see you on Monday with the next character. So please do comment, subscribe and like, especially if you want to see some more SFB painting, and put down anything that you want to see. What's the next character you want to see painted up, as I've now undercoated everyone. Okay, see you later.